Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create an assembly in Inventor. So you should already have your 5 pieces of your puzzle cube created in separate files. So what we're going to do here is you're going to go to New, and you want to open up a new assembly. So new standard IAM. So once you've opened up your assembly file, what you want to do is you want to go to Place. I'll show you that again. Go to Place, and then find, it should be in your folder. Open up your files that have all the pieces of your puzzle cube. I'm trying to find mine here. Here we go. I have mine under Puzzle Cube Project. And what you can do is you can click on the first one, hold down Shift, and click on the last one. This selects all of your part files. Click Open, and that's okay. And you'll see you have this big maximized piece here. Just left click, and then right click to get rid of that second one. So you see you have all of your pieces are kind of lumped up here together. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread them out here. So once you have your pieces pulled apart, what you want to do is identify a base piece to your puzzle cube. So my base piece is going to be my orange one. So what I'm going to do is I want to ground this. But first, this isn't in totally the right direction that I want. You might find the same thing. So what I can do is I can go to Free Rotate, and I can rotate my piece however I'd like. Just keep in mind this is sometimes a little bit difficult to get used to if you've never used a 3D program before, but you'll get it. So this piece looks good. So like I said, I want to ground it, so I'm going to right click, and you'll see this big shortcut pieces here. You just want to make sure that you click grounded. You'll see that it's checked. And if I try and click on it, move it, it doesn't go anywhere. So what I want to start doing is I want to figure out how my puzzle cube goes together in this program. So my red piece is going to insert right into this area here. So we're going to constrain them. So if I click on Constrain, I have a pop-up that comes up that says Place Constraints. We have Mate or Flush, Angle Constraints, Tangent Constraints, Insert, and Symmetry. We're going to be using Mate, so you can go to Mate or Flush here. I like to mate the two faces together first. So I'm going to say this face is going to touch this face. And you're going to see that when you apply it, the cube goes right there. So we understand that's not perfect yet, so let's try this again. Let's say I want this edge to meet this edge. So let's apply that. As you're doing this, you're going to hear these little popping sounds. That's a good thing. So then again, we'll say this edge is meeting this edge, and we have a nicely constrained cube here to start. Alright, so we're going to continue with this. A helpful trick to keep in mind is if you have to do like 6 or 7 mate constraints or flush constraints to get your piece to fit, most likely you're doing something wrong. So what you can do to go back and delete any constraints that you make is to simply just click on the plus button next to your part, and you see I have 3 mate constraints here, which is okay. If you have more than this, you can right click and just go to delete and just start fresh. That's usually the easiest way. So the next piece I'm going to do is I'm going to put my green piece up against this red one. So for here, It's not in the ideal place that I want it, but I don't necessarily have to rotate it because I can see both faces that I'm going to be constraining. So I want this face to come in contact with this face. And this is where rotating does come in handy, but again, it's not necessary. We can rotate this piece pretty much anywhere we want. So let's just say that works. So we'll go back to our constrain, and we'll constrain this edge to this edge. Apply. And then let's do a last one. Constrain this edge to the top edge of the red and apply. And then we're good to go there. I'll continue on with the rest of them. If you're noticing, I like to use my view cube a lot. So next piece is down here. My purple. And let's just go ahead and rotate this. I'm going to constrain this face to this face. This edge to this edge. Let's do this edge to this edge. Apply. Alright, and last but not least, we'll do our final piece. So we'll constrain this face to this face. Apply. Constrain this edge to this edge. Apply. And finally, this edge to this edge. Apply. And now we have our final puzzle cube assembly. What you want to do is, again, save it into your folder. I'm just going to save it to my desktop. You should save it in your folder in ZCAD. You should name it your initials underscore like cube assembly. Save. If you have a project folder, you should save it into the project folder. I'm just going to continue the save though. Alright, next we're going to work on the drawing file. So go to the third tutorial and work from there.